Hey, this is Otto Rupsman, and you're in the place for athletic super achievement. Continuing on with the winner's mindset. In the next installment of the winner's mindset, we're going to talk about consistency. Write this down right now. Consistency. You're either consistent or you're non-existent. I'll say that again. You are either consistent or you are non-existent. Now here's what I mean by that. You take a look at the top players in the league, the top basketball players in the world. People like Kobe Bryant, people like Carmelo Anthony, people like LeBron James, or Dwayne Wade, or Dirk Nowitzki, or Steve Nash, or Chris Paul, or any of the top guys. You look at any of those guys, and every single one of them, bar none, are incredibly consistent with their game. They're out there playing every day. They're out there doing things every day. They're out there working for it, struggling for it, making the effort for it every single day, doing the work it takes to make a championship, to make a team win, to win themselves. And every single day, it's that consistency. Because you are either consistent or you are non-existent, my friend. You are either consistent or you just don't exist. You have no game. However, when you're consistent, you're incrementally getting better, and every once in a while you make these jumps where you just, like, one day to the next, you're like, whoa, that much better. I remember my junior year in high school, I was playing basketball, and it was middle of the season, and I'd been working real hard on my vertical jump, and working real hard on getting jumps up, and I've been working on it every day, and I started to see some growth, and I got a little bit of growth out of it, which I was real happy with. And then the season started, and every day I was just practicing and getting better, and every day I was just focusing. And then all of a sudden, one day, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I was able to jump 4 inches higher than I was before. And where I could just jump up and dunk it before, all of a sudden I was jumping up and I was doing reverse dunks like this. Like sick dunks where everybody on my team was like, whoa. And all of a sudden, buddies could throw the ball up and I could alley-oop it just like that. Same thing happened my senior year in high school. Just focusing every single day, focusing on getting better every single day. All of a sudden, one day comes along and bam, you're able to jump up. And for me, I was able to jump up one day where I was dunking hard two-handed before. All of a sudden I go up and I'm going up to here on the rim, here to here on the rim, just jumping up above everybody, and I was slam dunking like no other. Shortly after that, I got another rise, and I was doing 360 dunks two-handed as a senior in high school. And that came from that consistency, putting the consistency in, day out, and making it so your game goes up, so your game gets better, so your game just flies higher to a whole new level because it comes from that consistency. Consistency. Sooner or later, your brain starts taking the things that you were doing consciously and puts it on to the subconscious mind, the autopilot, making it just happen, just like autopilot. And that level of consistency is what makes a true winner. It's part of the winner's mindset. Because to be an athletic super achiever, you must absolutely be consistent with what you're doing. Because if you're not consistent, you got no game, man. You got no game if you're not consistent. It's like those guys who walk on the court and, they haven't played ball in 3 months, but they think they're going to school you, and they're talking smack. But you're in there in the grind every day, making it happen, working on your game, just getting a little bit better. Every single day, just getting a little bit better. Those guys that walk on the court, they're like, oh yeah, I can make this. I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat you this. You know what? You kick those guys off the court like that because you're consistent and they are non-existent scrubs that don't even belong on the court. That's what consistency gives you, is it gives you the ability to back up whatever you talk. So, get out there today and be a little more consistent. How can you be a little more consistent in your daily actions, in your daily ball, in your daily making things happen? And how can you be a little bit more with the winner's mindset? being a little bit more as an athletic superachiever, making it happen with your consistency. Make it a great day.